Hi, it's Diana Marchand from dianamarchand.com, and I'm just out for a beautiful run with my dog. Are you a woman who's 45 and over, maybe even 40 over, and are you kind of embarrassed to talk about or don't want to face the whole midlife thing? Do you even consider yourself in midlife, or do you kind of not really deal with that? Because it is funny, with women, age is such a crazy thing. I'm trying to get the light. We tend to be embarrassed about it, especially as we age, because, what's seen as beautiful and all that as youthful young women, right? And so when we get close to the over 45, which is really midlife, if you live to your 90, so think about that, how many women actually live to their 90? And then, you want to pretend you're younger. You don't want to face growing older. You see yourself growing older. You see your body changing. You see things going on in your body. You feel things going on. And especially when you're going through the changes, perimenopause, menopause, it's a big change. And your skin changes really quickly. Your body does. You begin to put on weight. Your hair changes. There's so many things. Plus, you become like over emotional again. You can't handle stress as well. You may get more digestive issues that leave you really bloated, and that makes you feel horrible and crappy, right? But you kind of keep it to yourself. You don't really say anything. You don't know what to do. You may try different ways of eating, or maybe, try what you used to do in your 20s and 30s. That totally worked at that time, but now it's not working at all. And even if, your daughter or your friend or someone says, oh, try this way of eating, it totally worked for me, and then you tried and it didn't work at all, right? it's because of the things that's going on inside of your body and the kind of the time that you're in right now. And it's really about saying, okay, this is what I'm dealt with right now. So this is the way things are right now. Now, what can I do about them? Because I think often so many women just kind of push it aside, don't want to deal with it. It seems too hard, too overwhelming. And, you're busy. You're really busy. You don't have the time, right, to do the research. And then plus what you read out there can be so like conflicting and overwhelming. Well, that is why I am so passionate about the work that I do with women, and that I'm doing a workshop coming up in Nanaimo Wednesday, June 22nd, 6:30 to 8:30 in the evening. And this is where you're going to kind of find out what's going on in your body. What are some of the changes that are going on? What are some of the symptoms you might be experiencing? What you can do about them. And a big part of it is eating, because really you can't eat like you did in your 20s and 30s and even early 40s. And so if you're holding on to that, right, the old patterns, behaviors, recipes, all of that you used to do, they're probably not working for you anymore. You're probably noticing that there's no way you can lose the weight. You'll probably continue to gain weight. And you will if you don't really change what you eat. If you don't change nothing, things are not going to get better. And so this is kind of what it's about. Like, let's see what we can do. Where are you now? What exactly are you experiencing? Let's find what's going to work for you as a person. The bringing in the stress reduction techniques, bringing in some exercise, bringing in healthier foods. And I think a lot of people avoid this because they think, oh, I'm going to feel so deprived. The food's going to be horrible and boring. I won't be able to go out with friends. I won't be able to drink a glass of red wine. I won't be able to have a beer when I want. All of this comes in. And so you're thinking like, I won't be able to. I can't. It's going to be hard. It's not going to be fun. It's going to be depriving. I'm going to hate the whole process, right? And you're so busy already, you think it's going to take so much time and be very time consuming. Reality, it's not, because at this time I believe in keeping it simple, because you are busy, because there are things going on in your body. You don't need a lot of added frustration and stress and complication in your life right now. So it's really about just getting those simple basics in a way, and then some really good recipes that you're going to absolutely love. Someone said to me today, wow, if this, what I had for lunch, they said if it could be this great every day, like if healthy food can really taste this good, then oh my God, like it's so easy to eat healthy. And that's exactly what you learn. That's exactly what you find out. Healthy food can be delicious, but it's just you're maybe not used to preparing it. You're not used to cooking that way. You weren't raised that way, right? And you're still eating your breads and your dairies and your cheeses and your yogurts and all those things. And that actually can really cause some problems right now, especially if you are feeling tired, if you are feeling fatigued, if you are having digestive problems, if you do have allergies, if you do have any type of skin things going on, or congestion or sinus problems or headaches, right? All of that can be contributed to your food too. And when you really clean up what you eat, it helps to balance your blood sugar levels. It helps that your hormones are produced better. And therefore, you don't get such wild symptoms during perimenopause, right? Because that is going crazy in itself. And these are chemicals in your brain. They make you feel different, right? The over-emotional, the all of that. So you can feel like you're going crazy, the memory problems. But it is a phase, it does end. But the best thing you can do is start to take care of yourself now, is start to learn, what do I need to bring in that I can eat that's really nourishing for my body, that has all the nutrients my body actually needs, instead of the filler and the junk that maybe you have been grabbing because it fills you up. But that stuff does not serve you anymore. It's only leading to an acidic body. It can only lead to illness and disease as time goes on. And now that you're at this phase of your life, you better start taking care of yourself, because if you don't, I'm afraid that your health is going to start to decline at a much more rapid pace. So the workshop, Wednesday, June 22nd, in Nanaimo, BC. Tell your friends, tell everybody, come along. Don't be embarrassed. Let's talk about this. Let's get it out in the open. Let's figure out what you can do. Let's get you feeling better now. Take it one step at a time. It's not about being overwhelmed. It's not about depriving you. Believe me, I'm not going to tell you to give up everything you love, because I don't want to live that way. So there's no way I'm going to ask you to live that way either. You can join my Facebook community, Women Creating Healthy Lives, where I give you tons of information and great recipes, and we share and talk and discuss there. And my YouTube channel, Diana Marchand, and my site, of course, dianamarchand.com, where I have some great programs up for the summer. I'm offering them to you. You can take them one-on-one and get some little bit of one-on-one time with me instead of having to be part of a group at the same group price. So that's amazing. See you soon. Bye.